Right then folks, so last time we were working on this line here, which we call the new main line. That's because it is our, I think, 5th main line, so it's got 4 news. We did a few junctions, including this terrible junction, which you should never do, and it's got a depot on the junction that, in theory, trains from all the directions could use. Yes, it is. It's practically possible. Whether it's a good junction or not, I don't think it is. But it was brilliant fun figuring that out, and it is in the middle of a time lapse on the highlights. We added this junction and a couple of other junctions to the line, which allowed us to have some satellite stations with some extra road vehicles if we just hide the towns, hide the buildings in the town. And one of my favourites was the one that we did with the trams, which is over, it's up here amongst all these trees. There we go. And you can see the trams are snaking backwards and forwards along this loop into these towns and then delivering at this station and going back again. Now this needs fixing, I think. Does it need fixing? Yeah, I think it needs fixing because we don't yet accept mail, and we need to, right? And we finished off by creating this station, which we need to link into the town with some sort of service. And we created this station that we need to link to these towns with another service. And we've got to put a junction in. And we prepared everything. We moved the depots and we re-kinked the track and got this ready. So we're kind of starting with this junction today. So this one here, this one's from MacLeod. And whilst it looks really efficient straight away, but there are some concerns with this one. And mostly it's the short of the angles. So we have length, I think 10 trains? Can I draw on top of this? I don't think I can. Oh, I can. Okay, that's interesting. I'm using 2 different modes on top of each other. So looking at this, we've got like the gap between this signal and where it splits. That would have to be length 10 in my opinion. Right, this piece of track that goes under this bridge here. Now, if you move the signal forward, that would help. But it would still need to be 10. So we could try and do a little bit of a bigger version of this. What do you guys think? Yeah, the roundabouts do become huge. Now, let's see. So straight on this. Yeah, straight on does go in and down. Yeah, we could potentially do that. Just make it bigger. Stretch the junction. Stretch to fit your trains. People want me to do this and just stretch it. Fair enough. I'm going to try and do this while the trains are moving on it, which makes it even worse. So this out here is offset. It is like here. It's 1 over compared to there. So I need to move those things along. I think it's just because I changed it in block. Something's not right here. That doesn't look right. Why is that not? Oh, it's Vactrain, but you can't see because the tunnel. I must have spent a good deal of money then. Uh-oh. There we go. Transparency settings weren't right. Yeah. Okay. So now I'm going to remove the signals along here. And we're going to remove that. And reverse the polarity of the signal flow. There we go. And I'm just going to bit by bit build this junction. We did it! Now, obviously, like I said, we've got a few bits still to figure out. Like, we've got to remove some of the old bits and put the signals in and get the other directions working. But the trains are still flowing through. And these are all the lines coming into here. So we've got 1, 2, 3 ins. There we go. And that's an out. Then over here, we've got, that's a thing that splits out. That comes in, so one, I guess we can get rid of that. One down there, and one down there. As long as when I put these signals in, nothing goes wrong, we're okay. There we go. I think we're done. We'll do some land tidying up. I really like this junction. There's quite a lot of things that I like about it, but there are a couple of things that are a little bit of a concern. You have 4 3-way merges. There's a 3-way merge down here, 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 and here. They don't merge separately. They're all quite close. Missing some signals on the right. Okay, let's have a look here. Do you mean down here, eh? New viewer plus subscriber. Fantastic, fantastic. Studgay, thank you very much for becoming a viewer plus subscriber. Currently, you are the 100th viewer plus subscriber in the club. We're just waiting for this page to update. It will update, but welcome aboard. Viewer Plus, of course, it's my subscription program. Support me directly. Thanks for your support. And thanks to you and everybody else who's part of Viewer Plus. If you're on Discord, ask me or the mods, just shout out and we will give you the thing, the role where you can see the extra channels on the Discord. Is this going to refresh? I think it's going to refresh at this point. Wakey, wakey. I don't know how often it does refresh, actually. There it is! I'm not sure. I think that one refreshes every minute, where a lot of the stuff refreshes every 15 seconds. Some things are a little bit left. There we are. So a new target is 150 viewer plus subscribers. If we get to 150, that's when we'll do some sort of celebration. Okay. Right, people are adamant that there's some signals missing. Inner line from east to south. From east, so that's, well, it doesn't actually match up very well. Oh, we've got another train whistle. Okay, here we go. Ready? Anyway, let's get a few extra trains on this service. Now, we haven't got any depots, and there's no room for any depots. If I move or shorten this bridge, we can definitely have some depots in here. I mean, these lines, these have depots. We've got depots up here, and we've got depots down there. Okay, so they are depots on the main line. It's this line that needs them, so actually we'll have them here. Good, okay. Yeah, and maybe we can move the bridges or make them bigger again, I'm not sure. I think doing anything other than what I'm doing would unnecessarily overly complicate it. And we've already done quite a good deal of unnecessary overcomplication already. So we'll get rid of the forbidden better track, we'll get rid of the through track, put some signals on here, push them down. There we go. There we are. Now this is a bit wonky here, but what we can do is this. So these trains will favour that direction. These trains will favour that direction. And we can remove this signal. And the trains will just be fine. And that'll be alright. I suppose you could just do it as one cross here, like this. That would shorten the bottleneck, but then you're double kinking. Although we could just then extend this bit of track, and that'd be neater, I guess. Yeah, that is actually neater. There we are. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Slight alteration there for the input of that one. And I'm going to make these bridges as long as possible. So let's do that. That allows for a signal here. Hang on a minute. All these trains are coming out and going the wrong way. Oh, they're trying to turn around and get right. Oh, I did the orders the wrong way around. Okay, delete all the orders. Tell them to go here, then there. That's why. It's not signals. It's not a bad junction. It's just I put them on a northwest-bound line when they need to be going southeast. No signal issues. Don't need to worry about that. We need to get bus routes between these towns and so forth. And we need to get a bus route somehow connected up to this one. I say somehow. It's not too bad, actually. Well, what we can do is have a road go down here. So we're going to add a few city blocks on the next to the station. And then we'll just put some road bits on there. So let's do one here, one there, and one there. So these are the drop-off stations. And then we're going to do pick-up stations in the town. So I'm going to delete this bridge because it's pointless. These two bits of... Oh, the town hate me. Okay, quick. Oh, hang on. Let's get the stations in before we try bribing and stuff. So let's put one here, 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 and here. But then also we'll put a couple down this end of town. One there and one there. Okay, so we've got 6 different pickups and 3 drop-offs. Now, let's see if we can... Oh, they'll let me delete that bit of road. Lovely, because that means I can get a nice big bridge in here. Oh, nice. I'm going to tell it to go from here to there, here to there, here to there, here to there. I love these orders. Here to there, here to there. And then we just need to transfer it west. So at west, we transfer and leave empty. Like this. Oh, barrel and keg. There we are. And we're going to get 20-ish of them. And then I want to do the same with mail. We'll clone the orders. We can't use control. But then we can clone the truck with control. And that will allow us to get some shared trucks. There we go. Lovely little bus service that side, and we're going to do the same thing this side, except we're going to have 2 towns involved. So let's help them with their road networks. And then this town has their road network like this. And when you do the 3x3 grids in the towns, they are always aligned to each other. Like the grid of one town will always line up to the grid of another town. Tell you what, I'll do some tunnels here, if it'll let me. Yeah, so we'll have a tunnel there. And then we'll have a bridge here. Okay. You know what? I'm going to put a signal before these tunnels. Just, it's not necessary, but... Oh, there is one there already. But it helps with flow. There we go. So we've got 1 tunnel and 1 bridge. And the rest is just there. Now, we have to get our various different drop-off stations in. Oh, the local authority hate me. How bad do you hate me? You think I'm appalling? Okay, we'll start off by giving you loads of trees. Okay, this many trees here, and this many trees down there, and now they just think I'm very poor. Now they think I'm poor, and with poor I should be able to get my stations in, so let's have a look. So, 1 station there. No, now they refuse to allow me. Right, so we've got passenger. We need some mail drop-offs, actually, which I didn't think about. But don't worry, we'll do some here and here. And then I'll try and get some on this side as well. So maybe there. And this one's going to have to be a spread station. Oh, building must be demolished. There's only 1 on that side. I tell you what, I'll do another one here. There we go. They're going to have their own little road. What do you mean they refuse to allow it? I put the piece of road there. Well, never mind. Let's have a bus. And we're going to go from here to there, from here to there, from here to there, from here to there, and from here to there. And then the main station here is going to be the drop-off. Transfer and leave empty. And I think this time we're going to probably need less vehicles. So we'll start off with 10. Right, how are we doing over here? So the road vehicles are going around all over the place. And for the most part, they're flowing quite nicely. If you're watching and you're enjoying the stream, please do like it. Lets other people know that you like it. The algorithm then knows that you like it. And you can then share it up. And hopefully more and more people will be able to see the stream and join in as well. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to see more OpenTTD retro games, challenges, let's plays, and tutorials. So far, we're at 32,487. We're trying to get to 33,333. So if you're watching and you're not subscribed, do it now. And thank you very much. Okay, we're getting quite a few passengers over here, but also the trains are handling it. The train queue jam thing that was around here is gone, so I think it might have been because of these problems. Let's put an extra stop in, just for the buses. Okay, so there's the extra stop. Where's the buses? There's one bus. Is that the bus? Yeah, that's the bus. So after it's gone there for the last time, we're going to go here. I didn't make a bus one, I made a truck stop. Delete, remove that, add that. There we go. Now I can go to it. We can transfer and leave empty. There we go. Added. Placed a signal the wrong way. What signal? Where? We need to name this junction. We're going to name it after a viewer plus subscriber. Above my head. You know what? I've just spotted it. There we go. Is that Bringers? I can't read it on there. Yes. So when I added those extra signals last minute, so we need to think of a name of this junction that's named after Bringers, the latest viewer plus subscriber to have their name in the game. Thank you everybody for your support on viewer plus. There we are. I fixed the signal. That's why we got this little mini tailback now. Oh, that's not mini tailback. Oh, that's quite a tailback there. Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. Wow, it goes. Oh, wow. That's a lot of trains waiting. They're still waiting. Oh, it goes all the way. And these are waiting to leave. The whole line is backed up. Well, hopefully it'll ease off. This station's got no passengers at it, so that's working well. This one's got a few. I don't know if these trains need to spread out a little bit. I'm not sure. Oh, you know what? We're going to have the new main line because we're doing VacTube next week. Aren't we? There's nothing we can do about it. I think what we should do... Where's the original line? Here's the original main line. What we should try and do is change some of the platforms here to maglev, get a line out of here, and maybe connect in somehow. Yeah, this is the original main line between this place and this place. So if we connect that up, then all of the main lines have a connection. So then we come back here with our rail construction. We put this extra platform in there. Gonna have to get rid of this. That's gonna then convert like this. And to give ourselves enough room, we might have to push this one further out. And take 2 platforms and upgrade them to maglev. These 2. Boop. And then we can do a little crossover thing like this. We can't mix the track combination there. So the idea is that we move this railway line here. And that then allows us to have a straight maglev. So one of the maglevs will come down here. These bridges should be relatively easy to take out some of. There we go. So we're going to try and dig our way out the city. A quick break just to tell you folks that next week we'll be having this live stream like we normally have. It will be doing Vacuum Tube for the first time. But the day after, on the Friday, I'm going to be doing a little experiment, okay? I'm going to be doing a live stream where I'm going to attempt to try and learn how to make mods for OpenTTD. Okay, so I'm going to start probably with a script, then I might try a new GRF, then I might try an AI, and I'm starting from zero knowledge. So at the beginning of the live stream, it'll be me going, right, how do we do this? And actually researching it. Then we're going to try and code something. We're going to try and make a little this, a little that. And maybe if you guys really like it and the streams work well, we'll keep doing it and we'll end up with an extra little collection of mods and stuff in the community. Okay, we managed to purchase enough track. So the first thing I'm going to do is put the new track in. So this is the new track. And we connect the new track up like this. Then we disconnect the new track there and remove the signals. Okay? That track now becomes the exit. And the exit needs to link up. Yeah, we was going to get rid of these depots, weren't we? Holding control to get rid of them all. Put the new signals in. And there we go. We have our line. Whey! I got it in! I did it! Right then. Those vehicles are going crazy. They're starting to bring loads of passengers in. You can see, look, arriving from various different places. Also, this is part of the new main line as well, right? God, that bit was terrible. There we go. Right. So that is the bit of the new main line that we're worried about. The line that we're now doing, somehow, this has got to come out and connect to somewhere on the pink line, right? Now, we've already got a junction round here, so that's kind of a no-no. We want to stay away from there. We've got depots on the line, but we could potentially move them. We've got a junction round here, so that's a bit of a no-no. Also, this bit's part of the new main line as well. We make another junction near this junction. And obviously this bit can go wonky and on the land. But there we go. There we go. So we can have a bridge here. And that can just go out. This diagonal on the inside needs to move across. Not to here, but to there. I know the land sloped in the wrong direction, but I'm just going to fix that. Oh no! Track's the wrong way. Oh no, the track's the wrong way. Oh no, the track's the wrong way. Oh, now there's a train coming. Ugh, where's that going? Also, I have now just cut off a load of ships. Your PC turns 8 this year. Well, my PC's a Franken PC, right? So, like, how old is my computer? It depends on you counting the oldest part. Like, every couple of years, I look at the single worst part of my computer, what's holding back my computer the most, and then maybe like, oh, I need a new graphics card. Okay, let's sort that out. I was right with 4 years. 2021. 4 years, the core of my computer is now. Currently no plans to upgrade it. Okay, so we've got the tunnels in for, the bridges in for the shipping. We really only have one track here that's crossing over the other one. Okay, I've just had to think about this, and I don't want to go this way, right? Because we're just going to go into this town and off into the lake. We don't want to go that way. What we want to do is get rid of this bit. We want to go straight here. Because that's where we need to be. we need to be going up here to connect in. Oh, I've just worked it out. I've just worked it out. We just need a big diagonal and a bridge. So there's the big diagonal to there. This one comes down for a couple. This one has a big diagonal there. There we go. That is what we... What are you talking about? We can't build signals here. Don't argue with me and my signals. This is a good solution. That is neat. That is nice. That works good. Yeah. So here, you could look at this as one junction. Or you could look at it as 1, 2, 3 junctions. There you go. No, not that bit. There we go. So finally, we have converted 2 platforms on the first station. I think this was the first station we ever did in this Let's Play. We have removed a slither of the city to allow both tracks to exit the city, fixed up that line so that we get past it nice and neatly, brought it round, diverged, and connected up to the new main line. New vehicle. We're going to clone one of the ones on the main line. I'm going to get some new orders. That was the wrong button. I meant to press F then. There we go. So we're going to start at this station over here. We're going to go down the main line. We're going to come down to this station. We're going to come back down the main line. Into this station. All the way around. Up to here. And back again. We're not going to have any full loads. We're just going to go backwards and forwards. And we will go through a station on the way. We'll go through... I think it's... Yeah, we'll go through this station on the way. And we're going to have to clone that, so there's a few of them. So let's do that many. And send them going. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I got an itchy nose. Why is it that you force your trains to go into depot? Well, I don't force them to go in the depot. They can go down the line through the middle. But the reason why you put a force on the depot is so that trains don't try and skip past other trains on the depot line. If they're using the depot line, they should be going to the depot and not going anywhere else. And that's why. The original main line went between these two cities like this. That was quite nice. And then we did the new main line. It came all the way down here like this. Went down there, through these towns, and like this. And then we connected them up with an adjoining line like this. After that, we did another new main line all the way down here like this. That also went out to this city, and these ones as well. And that one was then connected up this way and this way. So that was connected up too. Then we did a new main line. This was the first, I believe, monorail main line that went all the way down here like this. And that was connected up in a couple of different ways as well, including a link line up here. And then we came in with this line all the way around this side of the world, right down there, with a few key connections out to other places. And that got a connection up to the line there. So we've managed to cover... Oh, actually, no, wait, hang on, we missed a bit. There was a part of the lines that went down here as well. And I think... Yeah, that pretty much covers the passenger network on those lines. Which I think is quite a cool and relatively expansive network across the world. And I like what's happened there. It's grown organically, and it would probably cost you a fortune in ticket prices to get from point to point on this network. but it's nice that you're able to connect up and go like that. And I think that's going to be all for this time. Okay, so it's been great fun to expand and improve and do the junctions, and also to everybody who subscribed. Let's see if we went past the half K, or is it going? 2 more people. Right, we'll just wait. If you go to my website, masterhellish.net, there is a list of different ways you can support me. Most of those ways are free, so the support is very much appreciated. Like I said earlier in the live stream, I'm trying to get from a hobby to a full-time content creator. We're not there yet, but with your support, hopefully we can indeed get there. So thank you very much for all the support. Take care, everybody. You know, I'm not going to bother with this. I was mostly joking, but thanks for the support, thanks for the subs, and we'll see you all soon. Bye.